Everybody likes to think that one day they will experience extravagance, luxury, and all the finer things in life. But I'm reminded of a story of a young lady who was talking about her mom. She said her mom had this one really nice nightgown. It was a nightgown and it also had a robe that matched. And so her mom told her, this little set right here is for if I ever have to go to the hospital so that I'll look really nice. So some years later, her mother fell ill, and so the doctor told her that she needed to check into the hospital to have some tests run. So when she prepared to check in, she told her daughter that she wanted to take her matching nightgown and robe set. So she went into the hospital, they did the test. The physician, after doing the test, shared the test with the daughter. And she was informed that her mom only had a few weeks to live. And the daughter agonized over whether or not, shall I tell my mom what these doctors said? She wanted to know, is there any hope that I can give my mother? So you know what she decided? She said, I will not tell her this. Not just yet. I'm not going to do it. So what she decided instead was to just lift her mother's spirits on her birthday by giving her a really expensive and beautiful matching gown set. And of course, you know, it was the gown and the robe, okay? So at the very least, she would feel, when she received this gift, she would feel like the prettiest person in the hospital. She would have some dignity as she lay there preparing to transition. After she had wrapped the present up, you know, she gave it to her mom. Her mother began to unwrap the present. But you know what? Her mother never said anything. So then finally what she did, she pointed to the unwrapped package on the bed and she asked her daughter, would you mind taking this back to the store? She said, I don't really want this. And she began to look through a magazine. She looked through a magazine and, you know, they were talking, having conversations. And she came across a really nice designer purse. And she said, you know what? I would really like this purse right here. And the daughter just couldn't believe, why would mom want this expensive purse? And her mom looked at her again and said, this is what I really want. So she said, why wouldn't I buy my mom what she wants? So if that's what mom wants, that's what I'm going to get. But then in her mind, she was thinking, why would my mom, who was always so careful in her spending, decide to spend this much money on a purse that she couldn't use to the following summer? And they were sitting there in the middle of winter. So she just couldn't. But then she realized her mother knew what was going on. And she said to herself, my mom is really asking me how long did I think that she would live? Did I think that she would live until summer? And I thought about it. She said, mom can live long enough to use this purse. She said, when she bought the purse to her mom, while her mom was sitting there in the hospital bed, her mom grabbed the purse and held that purse so tight. And she had the biggest smile on her face. Do you know that years later, that same purse was so worn out, as well as a whole lot of other purses her mother had went through? You know, just a few weeks ago, many people celebrated Mother's Day. Some people may not have had their mother here to experience Mother's Day or to buy them an expensive purse or an expensive nightgown. But you know what? I love the attitude of this mother and this daughter because the mom and the daughter, although they spoke it not in words, they had a level of an expectation that mom would recover soon. And you know what? Mom did because of their faith. Yeah, mom recovered. Not because of science. They had an attitude of gratitude, but most of all, they had an expectation. What is your expectation?